Welcome for today's live stream, guys. Let me know where you're from. And if you're watching this on replay, let me know in the comments where you're from, and let me know if the collective reading resonated with you as well. So I'm just gonna log into YouTube here on my computer. So while you guys are tuning in, let me know where you're from. Hi, Donna. Good morning, wherever you are. Hi, Stephanie, Samantha, Hakika, Donald, Virginia. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We have Tony from Texas. Morning, Justin. And welcome for today's Sunday. I will Sunday live stream. I'm just gonna see what pre-bookings I have. I have one from Vivi, I see. Yeah, so guys, if you already know now that you would like to book a live reading with me, go to my website, karinaimincoaching.com. I actually forgot to pin a post. Oh, guys, I've been so busy before my live stream that I show chats. 1 second here. So let me just pin. So book your live reading via my websites, karinaimincoaching.com. And I'm gonna pin that. Okay, so guys, if you already now know that you would like to book a live reading with me, go to my website and you can book. Okay, I'm just gonna start with doing a reading for Vivi, because I can see that Vivi, she pre-booked one. And I will do a collective reading today as well, but I will also spend some time asking some questions, like some general questions about divine counterparts, if you have any, okay? So let's see. So Vivi is asking about her health, and she's asking about love as well. Vivi's from Denmark. So let's just tune into Vivi's spirit team here. Spirit team, could you please cross the rods for Vivi? Thank you. And could you please open them for no? So Vivi is asking about a tumor they found in her, I don't even know the name in English. I don't even know the name in English, actually. But angels know what I'm referring to. She's asking if they're going to move that. So are they going to move that tumor that they've found? Okay, that is a no. Then Vivi is asking if she's ready for love. That is a yes. And he's asking if she's met. Has she already met that person she's gonna be with? in the future? That is a no. You're gonna meet a new person, Vivi. So let's shuffle and let's get a few angel messages. Whoa. Angels are talking about praying. Say a prayer out loud to receive the blessings that you deserve. So when you are writing down your goals, okay, in your relationship, for example, how that dream life partner for you looks like, you know, what kind of life are you living? Say that out loud, because it is like a prayer. It's like words that holds frequency and energy that you are sending out to the universe, okay? So write it like you already have it in present tense. Get emotionally involved with it. How does that feel to have that? Hi, Mindy. Mindy is saying, sending your prayers for your tumor and that everything will be okay. Thank you so much, Mindy. Yes, let's everybody do that. Sending prayers for Vivi and that her health is going to be okay. But it will. Hi, Vivi. I see you commenting now. Beautiful. I was doing like 3 daily readings before the live and I was just so late. I didn't even get to eat or anything. I just had to go live because I'm very like, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to be there on time. I'm not going to wait 5 minutes later or something like that. I'm very, how do you say it in English? Like disciplined in that kind of way. So let me know, did you have an amazing Sunday so far? What plans do you have? Yeah, punctual, yes. That's a good word as well. And also I've started to use Snapchat. Snapchat is more for like behind the scenes, you know, what I do on a daily basis, sharing skincare products or also doing card pulls and just sharing pictures and fun stuff. So if you guys are on Snapchat, you can find me on there. I don't even think that I can share the link, because I'm just starting to learn how to use it, because my brother, he told me to use it. But it's something about that people have to follow my public profile and not add me as a friend. And everyone is adding me as a friend, so I'm extremely confused about how it works. I think if you search for Karina.emin, I don't know if that you can find my public username. Oh, nice, Vivi. Vivi was explaining what she did today in Danish that I don't know how to translate. I see you guys are sending these, what is it called? Donations. Listen, if you need answers for your questions, you need to go to my website, karinaemincoaching.com, and book a live reading, okay? I don't do readings when people are sending donations on my live stream, okay? It's also pinned here in the comments, which you can book your live reading. So let's just start the collective reading and just let me ask my guardian angel which deck to use for today. Mindy is saying, I will be having my dad's favorite beer today in his memory. Wow, that's a beautiful thing, Mindy. Hi, Stephanie. You found me on Snapchat? So are you subscribing to my public profile? Because I'm not going to add anyone as friends. Okay, I'm not going to add anyone back. But I have like a public profile that you can subscribe to. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm starting to learn how it works. But I'm going to ask my spirit team which deck to use. So the first deck to use, should that be one of my own deck? Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie is saying, I'm trying to figure it out now. Okay, great. Okay, it doesn't seem like it should be one of my own decks. What about Messengers from the Heart? No. One of the green ones? Okay. Should that be the butterfly? Okay. Oh, thank you, Tammy. That's a poster. Everything's about energy. Everything is about frequency. I do whatever I can to, you know, put positive words even in my house, on my posters. Did you see how that card just turned around? Lovers. So let's just be sure that this is a love reading. It was just like that my guardian angel just took my hand and just turned around this card. Relationship, marriage. I wish someone could record this and show it in slow motion, how that happened. Lisa says, I saw it. Yeah. Someone is not really sleeping well, angels are saying here. Someone is feeling stressed and is having insomnia, suffering from insomnia, some kind of stress. There is something going on in this person's head over and over and over again. And there is some kind of need of changing this person's routine. It could be, you know, things that they do on a daily basis that are stressing them out. You know, it could be different things. Take what resonates. I mean, it could be people, it could be work, it could be, yeah, many things, right? But it seems like this person here have been seeked out for help, or is advised to seek out for help to figure out some ways where they can handle this kind of stress, or taking better care of their health, angels are showing me. Anna is saying, I'm very curious. I really hope you don't mind me asking why you don't use the traditional tarot cards. I don't mind you asking that at all, Anna. Guys, you can ask me anything, okay? The reason why I don't use traditional tarot cards is because I've never felt called to do that. I've never been guided to do that. I'm not supposed to use traditional tarot cards. I've been watching a lot of readings with traditional tarot cards. Yeah, but it's just never been my purpose or my destiny to do that. My purpose was to create my own oracle decks. So I do have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks here on the table that I'm using in my readings, and I will keep continuing being creative and creating my own decks, and that will be the decks that I will use in my readings. So yeah, that's why. So yeah, I'm not gonna do like everyone else apparently, because I did ask my angels at one point, and they told me I'm not destined to use the traditional tarot readings decks. You're welcome, Anna, and thank you for asking. That's true. Mercury Leo lady, that's true. Nothing is wrong with that. I mean, we all have different things that we feel called to do, and we should just follow that intuition. Kanagu. Hi, Kanagu. Welcome to my live. Is asking, do you meditate daily on your chakras? You do that? No need of these cards. Well, I am destined to use cards. So no matter if I need the cards or not, it's my purpose, okay, to use cards to inspire other people. And yes, I do meditate. It's not every day I do meditate, but many days of the week I do. I feel it's very important to meditate. It has helped me, especially in a period of my life where I really suffered from anxiety. I think I meditated sometimes 4 to 5 times a day to calm my nervous system. It was really bad at one point. And I'm using someone called Ellen Noble, I think he's called on YouTube. I just love his meditations, and they really work for me. He's really, really good. And I've used them for years now, and I keep using them. There's also been periods of times where I have experienced some psychic attacks. I think I talked a little bit about it in my last live stream, where I had to do some meditations to protect my energy more. I do have people sometimes saying you don't have to use those cards. You know, you can just use your intuition sometimes like that. And that is correct. There are also people that are gifted that don't need to use the cards, that see visions, but I mean, we all work in different ways. We all have different ways of inspiring people or getting the messages out. For me, my purpose is to create decks, also for other people to buy them and use them for personal use. And my purpose is to use these cards to inspire people and to create these readings that I'm doing on a daily basis. So yeah, but great questions and great thoughts that you're having, guys. I'm also using the dowsing rods, okay? And I love using the dowsing rods because this is like a direct connection to your spirit team, to your guardian angel, or whoever you are connected to that is coming through that wants to like give you a message. And you can get like a direct answer, like yes or no answer. And I really love working like that. So if I'm just clarifying here with my guardian angel that are helping me with this message today, the person that I'm channeling right now, are they suffering a little bit with their health or with their sleep, if you can say that? Insomnia, having stress. Okay, that one pushed the other one away. So let's just ask that again. So that is a yes. And are you saying that, is this person getting help to deal with that? Okay. So someone is getting help to deal with that. I feel this is also something about overthinking. This person overthink a lot, especially before they sleep or when they wake up. It's just like they have a little hard time of controlling their own thoughts. And I was really thinking about this today because, I mean, I don't mind sharing my personal experiences at all. I know that you guys can relate to a lot of the things that I am sharing with you. So, I mean, I've had periods in my life as well where I had really a hard time of sleeping, where I was dealing with nightmare, post-traumatic stress disorder, and the anxiety and the negative thoughts. And it was worse before going to bed and when waking up, because you go directly into that old program of thinking. Okay, this is something to do with how you think, how you are programmed to think. Let's say that you have been spending years of criticizing yourself or being around negative, toxic people that have actually been a really bad influence, and you started to think like that. You think you maybe really have been thinking very negative and about the traumas, the lack that you don't have in your life, whatever it is that you've been focusing on. It creates a program like a computer, okay, in your minds, in your subconscious minds, where you automatically start to think that way. And it takes time to reprogram that mindset. This is also what I do in, no, 1 second. My dog, they stole one of the puppy's toys. And they are not supposed to play with that toy, because they can actually destroy that one. Okay, can you just bear with me 1 second? I'm gonna get back to this. Just hold on 1 second. I have a whole bag of dog toys in my living room for the puppies beside the cage. And they just stole this one. Look how dirty it is now. Now I need to wash it. It's just a small strawberry. Yeah, anyway. These dogs are like kids. That's just how it is sometimes. So, where were I? Yeah, reprogramming your mind. And I was just thinking about that. And I mean, for me, it has personally taken a long time. And it doesn't have to be for everyone, okay? It really depends on how you work with it, what kind of help you're getting, or how deep these traumas or habits or paradigms are. Okay, so mine was extremely deep and was very tough to reprogram. But it's like being disciplined every single day, okay? To really discipline yourself, to reprogram your mindset. So let's just give you an example, okay? This is just a routine that you can do if you're really suffering from overthinking, overanalyzing, negative thoughts, and all that kind of things, because I've been there myself. You take a piece of paper, okay? You write down, isn't that cute? You write down all the negative thoughts and the emotions that you feel, that you want to release, that you want to change. All right. It can be fear. It can be anger. It can be whatever it is. Right. It can be worrying about money or whatever it is. Right. And I've done this ritual many, many times, especially when there is a full moon every month or a new moon, because the energies is so powerful to release whatever you need to release. So you can write it down on a piece of paper, okay? You can burn it as a ritual to release that energy to the universe, or rip it, okay? Do whatever you feel called to do. And then what I've done as well, and I did that every single day to reprogram my mind. It was to like write down how I wanted to think, especially about yourself, about your self-image, okay? How you look at yourself, how you take care of yourself. It was really every single day doing things to really take care of your health, taking care of yourself, your mind, your health, reprogramming how you think about yourself, stop criticizing yourself, and writing down these affirmations of how you want to think. I really needed to work on my relationship with money as well, for example. Okay, so there are many areas in your life where you can do this, but it is really about repetition, really repeating, reprogramming how you think. And I was thinking about this today, that I'm not suffering from this insomnia no more. I wake up every single day having a feeling of feeling grateful, okay? And my thoughts already tune in to start thinking this is going to be a good day. I am well rested. I am actually looking forward to everything that I'm going to do today, you know, compared to having a stressful mind where you are starting to think about the worries or criticizing yourself, or you feel exhausted or tired. So it really starts with taking very, very good care of your health, mentally and physically. There might be some supplements that you need to invest in to, you know, help your body to get the vitamins or the minerals or the energy that you need. Okay. That has really changed my life when I started to do that. It might also be things that you do for yourself on a daily basis to take care of yourself. That could be a simple thing of doing your skincare, for example, or listening to your favorite music, doing some exercise that you like, connect to nature, you know, being around animals, whatever it is that you can do to take care of your health, to make yourself feel better. It's all these small things that you do every single day that will add up, okay, in the future for you to feel more healthy and to feel better. It really is. And it's really also like practicing to really listen to your intuition, or ask yourself on a daily basis every day when you wake up, what do I need to do for myself today to make myself feel better? And I know that a lot of you guys might have a job that you might not like, that you have to go to every single day, or you could have people around you that are not the best influence, or whatever it is. But you really need to have a good look at, are these people really worth it to have in your life? Are there some people you need to remove, for example, to give yourself the space and the love to take more care of yourself? If you are not happy at your workplace, let's say like 5 days a week, is it really worth it to keep continuing having that job instead of starting focusing on what is your dream really? What other options do you have to make money? Or so you need to take actions to start and really start and thinking, how can you change that, right? So this is what the angels wanted me to start talking about today. Wow, angels are showing me here that there are a lot of you guys that are surrounded by people who do not care about your health, about your feelings. And it's just extremely unhealthy to be around people like that. To be around people who do not support you, who don't give you positive energy in your life. It will make you ill. It just will. If you are in a really toxic relationship, do whatever you can to get out of it. And it's not easy as it's said. But nothing is going to change before you make that decision. Yeah, it seems like a lot of you guys have been putting other people's needs before yourself. And you might have come from a background where you needed to do that to survive as a child. Let's say you grew up in a very dramatic household, okay, with a lot of fights or disagreements between your parents. And you've always been used to putting their needs first and putting yours aside. Maybe you were not listened to, or maybe your feelings were not taken care of by adults in your life. So you had to grow up really fast, and you had to learn how to put your needs aside and worry about others, okay? So that's very deep rooted in your paradigm right now. It's very deep rooted in your thought patterns about yourself and about everything that you do on a daily basis. So that's why the angels today want to inspire you to start changing that, okay? To start transforming whatever it is that you need. Maybe it is to change your work, but definitely some routines in your daily life where you can reprogram that mindset to think differently, because your thoughts create your emotions. Everything you think about create your emotions, and your emotions are vibrating from frequencies. Okay, it's vibrating of energy, emotions. Your emotions are frequency, and your emotions will manifest everything into your life. So if you don't feel nice, if you are worried all the time, if you feel very, very low and stressed, and your body's not going to be at ease, you might feel sick all the time, right? And you might feel that you are manifesting all these bad toxic relationships all the time, or whatever it is. But it is really because you have to change that program. You have to make a decision and say to yourself, you know what? I deserve better. I want better. Okay? I want to change this. And I do have a personal growth course where I do teach this stuff. It's a course that's changed my life. It's called Thinking into Results. It was created by Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher. And it is really a program that are teaching you about how to reprogram your paradigms. Because nothing is going to change if you don't change your paradigms, because they are so deep rooted in your habits. And all your life is about habits. You automatically think like that, which will create those feelings. And again, as I said, these frequencies and feelings is going to be sent out to the universe and will be manifested back to you. So if you want to change your results, you just have to start changing your thoughts. Donna, you can read about my personal growth course on my website. Everything is detailed on there about that course. And angels are showing me here people that you are putting first that are not even worthy of that. And angels are showing me all of this is creating more struggles. All of this has created struggles with people. And It requires healing. So imagine that you start focusing on this, maybe just 1 or 2 years out of your life. You start focusing on attracting someone or being in a relationship, or you start focusing on other people's what was that? You start focusing on other people's needs or people around you, their problems, etc., right? And you start focusing on yourself. You start focusing on your own healing. This is your life. This is not other people's life. Who's going to do this for you? Okay? No one is going to come in and save you and tell you what to do. You have to take responsibility for everything in your life, for all the results you have. Okay? And angels are here today to tell you there are absolutely no need to keep worrying. Okay? Your spirit team is guiding you, giving you directions to a new direction for you. Okay? And your spirit team wants you to have faith in yourself, to have more faith that things can change. Okay? And they want you to understand that the more that you worry, the more that you talk about your problems, the more that you are involved with toxic people in your life, the more you will vibrate on that lower frequencies. And nothing is going to change, and you're going to keep manifesting the same toxic people into your life over and over again. You know, the lack of finances, you know, whatever it is, bad health, etc. Your spirit team want you to start focusing more of what you want. Okay? The good that you desire. And it requires discipline every single day to write those goals down, to read them out loud as a prayer, to practice how feeling worthy of that, to practice how does that feel, getting emotionally involved with already having that. How does that feel? That's a practice every single day. And you have to do it every single day, because you can only change those paradigms and that program by repetition. Angels want you to trust more in yourself. Angels want you to, have more faith in yourself, actually, that you can do this. Angels are saying that you are a person that are very trustworthy, faithful, reliable, consistently good, and honest person. And you deserve to do this for yourself. But so many of you are stuck in this stress, in bad health, in all these worries, and thinking that by being in a relationship with someone, things are going to change. Someone's going to save you. Okay, someone else is going to make you happy. That's not going to happen. No one else is going to make you happy. No one else is going to heal for you. No one else is going to do the work to change your life. No one. So if you are someone that are seeking love outside of yourself, make a decision to stop that right now. Stop looking for it outside of yourself, because it's within yourself. By understanding yourself more and more, you know, why are you the way you are? Why do you think the way you are? Why do you feel the way you are? What happened in my past that I need to change today to create better results? That's a place to start, right? And I mean, the love's gonna come. The money's gonna come. Everything that you dream about and desire is gonna come in the right time when you are ready to receive it. But when you have not worked on this, when you have not understood this, or when you do not have routines on a daily basis on how to work on your mindset, your emotions, your environment, etc., taking care of yourself, You're not changing your mindset. You're not changing your vibration in your body or the worthiness of yourself. And then the results is not going to change, because you can only manifest into your life what you feel worthy of. Okay? So you have to change yourself, the way you think, the way you feel, your energy, where you're vibrating from. Because you cannot manifest true love, a marriage, unconditional love into your life if you do not give it to yourself, if you don't love yourself unconditionally. Ask yourself if you are a person that you would be happily married to, with the habits you have, with the thoughts that you have, okay? With the dreams and goals that you have, with the beliefs that you have. Would someone be happy to be married to you? If that answer is no, okay, then you would know that there are things that you still needed to work on, because you need to love yourself so much that you would marry yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is where you need to start. Don't look for it outside of yourself. Look here. Here is where you need to start. You need to start falling in love with yourself. Okay? You need to start being married to yourself. Do you understand? Be committed to yourself. That's where it starts. Then you will change your vibration, and then you will see how you got to manifest differently. Got to manifest different people. Okay? When you start having a different relationship with money, when you start believing that you are worthy of money. I love money and money loves me. Okay? I really had to practice that. I really had to change my relationship with money to manifest financial freedom. Okay? So there are so many things that you can do. And this is what I teach in my personal growth program, Thinking into Results, first of all. But this is also what I talk a lot about in my readings. This is not only about that you have a divine counterpart, that person's gonna reach out to you and tell you that you are the love of their life and want to marry you, and all that fairy tale story. It's not only about that. It's really, really about the personal growth that you do on a daily basis to change yourself. That's what's going to bring all the happiness and the results into your life that you desire. And when you start understanding that, you can have anything. There are no limits that you cannot have, money-wise, love-wise. Do you know? Wow. So this is what the angels wanted me to start talking about today. Wow. Which is also a very, very important topic, because there are a lot of people out there who are suffering from low self-esteem, okay, lack of belief in yourself, anxiety, depression, loneliness, all of that low vibrating frequencies, because all of us has been through shit. All of us have traumas from our childhood. All of us have experienced betrayal, bad people, fake people, all of that. All of us have. But the difference between someone having it all, like living their dream, having financial freedom, being married to the love of their life, living a happy life, the difference from that to someone who is staying stuck in a repeating karma cycle, it is the work that you do on yourself with personal growth. That's the difference. No one is lucky. No one is more lucky than someone else. Okay? No one is God's chosen one or favored one. You have been given faculties to use in this life. You have been given a consciousness where you are actually able to think, to control your thoughts, to be able to control what kind of thoughts you want to think, good or bad. Some of it are really deeply rooted in your subconscious mind when you start thinking negatively about yourself, or you are not worthy of money, or that cannot happen because I don't have the money and I'm too old and I'm this and I'm that and you know. But you need to understand the science behind the law of attraction. You need to understand the facts behind creating different results. It starts with changing those thoughts, because it's energy, it's frequency. Everything vibrates. Okay, so if you want to manifest more money into your life, you need to change your relationship and the thoughts you're having about money. Eichel is saying money is everything. I'm not saying that money is everything, but money is important. Money is important. We can't do nothing in this lifetime without money. Okay? We can't live a comfortable life in freedom without money. That's just how the world works. So we have a choice. Do we want to settle with where we are? Or do we want to live a life with more freedom? That's your choice. But it doesn't matter. I mean, people also have different goals, right? Some people have different money goals as well. Freedom is also different to people. So it's just about thinking about where are your goals, and never be satisfied with where you are, because you are here to grow, you are here to expand. Okay? And the real goal is really not to have these millions or to have that house or to be married, etc. It's actually the person that you become in the process towards that goal, because you need to change in that process to reach that goal. You need to become that person and vibrate from that frequency to actually have that goal, because you need to become in alignment with everything into your life that you desire. Okay, let's say you have a goal of being married. Okay, and you have a goal of that life partner should have specific characteristics. You want that person to be loyal, prioritize you, having a high integrity of values and morals, healthy person, similar goals and dreams, whatever that is. You have to work on becoming that person to be in alignment with manifesting someone that is in alignment with that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's the person that you are becoming in the process that is the real goal here. Okay? Because that goal is not going to happen before you have reached that frequency by working on yourself. The same with money. Let's say your goal is to manifest $1 million. Okay? That $1 million is vibrating on a frequency. You have to think in a specific way to manifest that $1 million. You have to feel worthy of that. What kind of person are you living that life with financial freedom? How does that feel? You need to become that frequency. That is the power of the manifestation. And when we are talking about manifesting love, money, everything into your life, it's extremely important to understand the law of attraction, the science and the facts behind manifestation. You need to study this stuff, okay? Educate yourself in this, because this is everything. One thing is to understand that you are a spiritual being. You are a spiritual soul, actually, having a human experience. You are a spiritual being. That is one thing. You have been given faculties, being able to create your own happy life with the faculties that you have by being given a consciousness, okay? You are actually vibrating on frequencies. By understanding all of that, you can create any kind of life that you desire. There are no limits. Okay? But it's just an important fact to understand. Because, yeah, I do amazing love readings every single day, telling you guys someone's gonna reach out, someone's gonna, you're destined to be in reconciliation with your divine counterpart, that person is in love with you, and all that kind of stuff. And it's also really, really nice to hear, right? And it makes you feel good. But if you're not working on yourself, it's not gonna happen. A lot of you guys are commenting or asking, when is it gonna happen? Why hasn't it happened yet? Or you're commenting about your toxic ex and you don't want that ex back and this and that. And all of you guys who are actually focusing on all of that, you're never going to manifest true love into your life or more money into your life, because you do not understand the facts behind studying and educating yourself and taking responsibility in your own personal growth. That's really what it's all about. And that is what the angels apparently want me to talk about today, because that's the science behind manifesting everything that I talk about in love readings and divine counterparts. We all have a divine counterpart, but we are not able to manifest that reconciliation or meeting with our divine counterpart without understanding that we need to take responsibility to work on ourselves first. You can't be ready for that reconciliation or that union with your twin flame, soulmate, whatever journey you are on, before you do the work yourself. It's so, so important to understand. So take this serious, guys, if you want to change your life. Okay? And a lot of you guys who don't want to listen to this or understand this, your life's not going to change. That's just facts. So that's a heavy start. And I hope that it's giving you a lot of motivation, a lot of inspiration to like think more about what you want, okay? And start studying and educating yourself in this stuff, because it is extremely interesting, and it is so much fun to study this. It's so much fun to think about yourself and your own happiness. There's so much fun about that. What fun is it to focus on a toxic karmic connection that is not serving you in any kind of way? How much fun is it in that? There's no fun in that. That's more fun in focusing on you. You're so welcome, Donna. Edith is writing 144. Did you see that number? And Christina is saying, never go looking for true love. It will come soon enough. I enjoy your readings and advice that you give. Thank you so much. And you know, I also love creating these posts where I'm like using humor to write posts where, you know the post that I did the other day, that if God is not sending you that husband yet, get married to your bank account. I find that funny. I find it funny because it's true. Get married to your bank account. Start spending all of your money in yourself, in your personal growth, in taking care of yourself. You know, I spend all my money in taking care of myself, and I absolutely love it. There are so much fun in doing your nails, okay? There is so much fun in going for a massage, face treatment. There is so much fun in booking a holiday somewhere to get a new experience. There are so much fun in creating your own house, your own home with beautiful furnitures or whatever your dream is. Go for that. You deserve that. You deserve that. Okay? And if you don't believe in yourself, allow me to believe in you. Believe in my belief in you that you can do it. Okay, because if I can do it, you can do it. I'm not more special than you guys. Okay, I'm an ordinary girl from Denmark that has worked on my personal growth. Okay, and that has been guided towards my purpose. Doing this today, love inspiring people in doing the same. Okay, and I have spiritual gifts that I've been given to use to help you guys, giving you answers, guiding you. But you have spiritual gifts. What are your gifts? What are your passions, hobbies? What do you love to do? All of you are so special, okay? You are so unique. And you have to believe more in yourself, okay? You have to invest more in yourself. You will never regret investing in yourself. Never. So I have a few bookings that I'm gonna do, okay? I just needed to dig a little deep in this talk about personal growth. And I hope that this is gonna inspire and motivate people that needs to hear this today, okay? And now I have a reading I'm gonna do for Selena, and then I'm gonna do one for Lisa and one for Jacqueline. And then we can continue the collective, and I can also take some questions. So Selena is from the United States. So Spirit Team, could you please cross the rods for Selena, please? Thank you. And could you please open them for no? Thank you so much. And okay, so Selena is asking, will Eric and I get back together? Let's ask that first. Will Eric and Selena get back together? That is a no. You're asking about my ex-husband did something awful yesterday to me. Okay, will karma play out? Will Selena's ex-husband get his karma for what he did yesterday? That is a yes, because the energy you send out will come back. What goes around comes around. That is a universal law. So always choose to be kind. Always choose to send out positive energy. And then you're asking, when will I hear from Eric? You're not going to hear from Eric. Can you just bear with me 1 second? Nora, hvad er det, du laver? Sorry, guys. Because I have a female who has puppies and she needed to go out to pee. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on her because I'm gonna pull some angel cards for you, Selena. I don't know. Yeah, angels are showing me here your ex-husband. Angels want you to lean on your inner circle for support right now. Angels are showing me during this time. Okay, it's important that you seek help or that you seek support from people who can help you. Secondly, angels want you to pray. Okay, I just talked about creating better habits, better thoughts, better energies. Say these prayers out loud to receive the blessings that you deserve. Okay, so there are some work that you need to do with yourself. And at the bottom of the deck here, it says patience everything will unfold in divine timing. So you do have some work that you need to do with yourself, and you can seek support to help you with that. Lisa is next. Listen, I'm just gonna do Jacqueline's first, and then you, Lisa, because Jacqueline is a quick one and yours is an in-depth. So I can quickly do Jacqueline's, and I will let my dog in, and I'll do yours. So, Spirit Team, could you please cross the rods for yes? Thank you. And could you please open the rods for Jacqueline, please? That is a no. And is Derek a karmic partner? That is a yes. Derek is a karmic connection. Jacqueline, will Jacqueline get a new job? That is also a yes. You will get a new job. Will Jacqueline be moving next year? That is a no, my dear. So let me just quickly pull a few angel cards. So angels are showing me here that you are undergoing a spiritual awakening right now. Keep working on that, okay? Because angels are showing me here, the more that you focus on love, love is the greatest healer of everything. When you focus on love in any situation, it will bring more healing for everyone. This has not something to do with that you are saying that it's okay what that person did to me, but you send that person love and light from your heart. It's a difficult thing to do, but the vibration in itself will give you peace and will help you to heal and will help you to move forward, okay? Because anger, anxiety, revenge have never brought anyone anything good, because that frequency is vibrating low. I'm always talking about vibration and frequencies when we are talking about this topic, because it's just so important to understand that that is what is bringing us results. So focus on love. And angels also showing me that it will also bring that relationship and that marriage into your life in the future that you deserve, my dear. Very, very beautiful. I'm just going to let my female in, and I'm going to do that reading for you, Lisa. 1 second. Alrighty then. So, Lisa, my dear, actually I also have another booking here from Heidi. I actually didn't see that. I'm just gonna write down 1 second. Why did I not see that? It's just a reading that I did not fulfill, but I did that reading before. 1 second. Lisa, I'm gonna do this in-depth reading for you. So Lisa is asking about a guy here, if he will reach out and if they will end up together and if he has feelings for her. So let's figure that out. Spirit team, could you please close the rods for Lisa? Static noise is back. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna pull this out. I actually forgot to pull this out in the beginning because, so sorry about that. This should have never been in the phone. This is just a habit that I do. But it's always giving this static noise. Thank you, my dear, for letting me know. Is it better now? So please open the rods for no. It's great. Okay, good. Oh my God, was this static noise there from the beginning of the recording? It's been there all the time, I guess. For an hour. You have to tell me, guys. Donna is saying yes, you should have told me. I could have pulled this out. So annoying. Okay, anyway. Spirit team, could you please let us know if he will reach out? That is a no. He's not going to reach out. Oh, a lot of you guys are saying no to that. Oh, okay. It's funny that that it comes back after 1 hour. Or maybe it was there for you, Donna? That's weird. Will Lisa and this guy end up together? That is a no. Does this person here have feelings for Lisa? That is also a no. I'm going to pull some cards, Lisa. What you need to focus on to attract that true love. Now we've just talked a lot about manifestation. So let's see what the angels want you to focus on right now at this moment. Angels want you to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, we've talked about that. And faith will bring you romance. So it is really about having faith that you can manifest that person that you are destined to be with. But also practicing positive thinking about love. Because if you are talking negative about love or thinking that people will not treat you right and stuff like that, you know. So again, it's a practice with your mindset. Angels are showing me that this guy and you, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep that relationship going. You're not destined to be together. Okay, angels want you to focus on finances and your career right now. So this has something to do with, I don't know if any one of you have children. Or have some like financial issues. So someone you need to take care of. Angels want you to focus on taking care of your finances or career first. There is some kind of different upbringings or being not in alignment here. There could be some religious factors or just in general, just different values and morals. But angels are showing me here, you will meet a new love. And great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Okay, so make that effort. Angels are showing me new love will come into your life, Lisa. So let's figure out what could happen in your love life. Moshe, Lisa, it doesn't matter if I say his name out loud or not. The angels know who you're talking about. They know what you're thinking. You're going to date someone who's going to be in physical distance from you, angels are saying. Aha. Interesting. 1 second. Okay, these are too many cards. Okay, let me just clarify this. So you're talking about someone that Lisa is going to reconcile with right now. Wow. Lisa, listen. There is someone that you are destined to reconcile with, that you are in physical distance with. Angels are showing me here. Okay? Angels are showing me that this person here is in love with you, is still in love with you. And is someone you met before. Is someone who are not able to forget you. Angels are showing me. This person you have tried to forget you and move on from you, but they can't. Angels are showing me that they are in some kind of way started to see clearly about their feelings for you, but also that you are destined to be together. And angels are showing me that you might be dreaming about this person here, or both of you are being divinely guided towards a reconciliation here together. And angels are showing me that this person will reach out to invite you out on a romantic date. That's the new love that we are talking about. There will be some kind of new love between you and this person here. So is this someone that Lisa has been romantically involved with before? Wow. But is it someone that she has strongly connected to in the past where there were a very, very strong connection, but it never got to develop? Is that what you're saying? Uh-huh. And is this person here still in love with Lisa? Wow. Wow. So you have already met Lisa, that person that you are destined to be with. You've not been in a committed relationship with this person here before, but there will be some kind of new love and romance between you and this person here. Wow, interesting. So keep working on yourself. You might be surprised who this person is. So let's ask my guardian angel which next deck to use in the collective. Should I use one of my own decks? That is a yes. Should that be Divine Love? That is a yes. Angel showed me fall time. Someone was asking about what I was drinking. This is some juice that I mixed in water. It's what is it called? Rhubarb in English, I think, and strawberry. It has very low calories, like 38 calories per 100 milliliter or something like that. So fall times is coming through. And balance. So yeah, we just talked about a person who's been feeling stuck with overthinking, negative mindset their own belief in themselves, worthiness, all of that stuff. We had a long talk about that, and being trapped, okay, and being stuck. And angels are showing me that creating a balance was needed for this person here. But angels are showing me summertime and also show me high frequencies. So it was important for this person to raise their frequencies, to change their mind. Angels are showing me that this person here is looking for you online, is searching for you online. Wow, this is someone you have a telepathic connection with. This is someone you feel the energy on a daily basis. Okay, you feel their thoughts. So, I mean, even on their bad days, anger, anxiety, you can also feel that. You can also feel happiness. But you are energetically connected. Wow, angels are showing me that this person here wants to come forward and give you a true offer of commitment. Angels are showing me. This is someone who really are serious about dating you. This is the one. Wow. Wow, yeah. This person has really worked on their belief and their faith in feeling worthy of this love. That's why it's so important, guys, to work on yourself, to work on your belief in yourself, your worthiness. Listen, I've been in a place in my life where I absolutely did not believe in myself at all. There is a difference between having confidence and feeling worthy. There is a big difference here. You can have confidence in learning new skills or being good at a job or being good at something, right? But feeling really truly worthy of something, of love especially, comes from trauma from your childhood, the lack of love in your childhood, that worthiness, that emptiness that you feel. Okay, this is what this person has really needed to work on. I really needed to work on that worthiness thing. I've had confidence my whole life. I mean, no one could tell me I couldn't do that. I would show them I could do that. I didn't have lack of confidence, but worthiness is a different thing. Okay. And this person has really prayed, okay, to get guidance and strength in feeling more worthy and having faith in themselves. And this is someone that will come forward with an offer. Wow. Angels show me a divine masculine. This is a divine masculine energy that has worked on this. I mean, you could be mirrored souls, which I'm quite sure you are, and you will be mirroring that to each other. That's why the telepathic connection here is here. You could have had same challenges or similar situation you had to go through to really work on yourself, and now you are becoming in alignment with each other because you're in a good place now. Your frequencies are on top. And now this divine masculine is ready to come forward and ask you to date them and be truly committed. Elvin, I'm going to do your reading after I am finished shuffling this, okay? Yeah, this is someone who feels that they really miss you. And they miss a deeper connection as well with someone. And so it's like the need of having you in their life is getting bigger and bigger. And this is someone from the past. Angels are showing me you are having you have memories with this person. 1 second. Winter time could be significant. Angels are showing me that this person has definitely been focusing on cutting people out. Remember, we were talking about cutting negative, toxic people out of your life. This person have been focusing on that. You can't feel worthy about yourself if you have people around you dragging you down or creating this kind of enemy energy. I was actually talking with my uncle about this yesterday. He'd had a long time friend. How do you say? You've had a friend for many, many years, and constantly like creating this competition where you're like pointing fingers at each other, you're blaming each other, you're criticizing each other. And we were talking about that yesterday because he has been cutting that friend out because of that. And as I said to him, but what is that's not friendship. What is the point of having someone like that in your life, that it keeps dragging you down and is even talking to you like that? What kind of friend is that would talk to you like that? Do you know what I mean? So this person here has definitely been focusing on cutting people out, removing people out. And angels are showing me someone from the past. You have memories with this person, and this is the one. This is true love. Yeah, this is someone who's going to come forward and reconnect with you. Yeah, someone who's been very much in and out of their decisions because of their overthinking, feeling unsure about, should I come forward? Should I not? Should I do it today? No, I'm going to wait. You know, soulmate connection, angels are showing me. And you are going to be each other's best friends. Okay, you're not gonna rush into anything. You're not gonna rush into intimacy or anything. You're gonna take your time of getting to know each other and creating a solid foundation of friendship. This is gonna be your best friend. Okay, who is the best friend? Someone who's gonna support you in everything, respect you, love you unconditionally for who you are, help you reach your goals, heal each other, be there for each other, grow together, okay? Creating peace. It's not gonna someone you're gonna have an unnecessary fight with. You did this, and why didn't you say this? You know, this enemy kind of energy you can create with someone where you are disagreeing about someone and you're creating a fight. That's just not worth it, okay, to be in that energy. That's toxic. You're not gonna do that, okay, to someone you love. You just not. And if you are, you need to have a very, very good look on yourself. Where within yourself are you toxic? Where do you need to change about yourself? Okay, change your manners, the way you think, okay? Treat people the way you want to be treated, all that kind of stuff. And nothing is going to be perfect. There will be challenges, there will be fights, there will be triggers about something, but you're going to figure it out. That's the point of having a best friend that you can talk to. Okay, you said this or you did this and I didn't feel comfortable about this. And someone saying to you, oh, I'm sorry, I was not aware. And you talk about why. Why did that happen? How can we solve that? How can I help you? Okay? Instead of like, kind of energy, you know? Done with that. All right? This is someone who's thinking of you constantly. You having... yeah, thinking of you all the time, constantly. That is also why I'm saying, guys, it's so important to become that person you desire. If you really want to be in a relationship with unconditional love, someone who is loyal to you, who support you, all that kind of stuff, you got to work on becoming that person. You got to be loyal to yourself. You got to learn how to know your worth. You got to learn how to take good care of yourself and love yourself. Get married to your bank account. Start investing in yourself and not put up with any shit around you that is not serving your growth in any way. You know? So when you start doing that, you will become in alignment with that divine counterpart that is thinking the same beautiful way. Your beautiful mind is what they crave most. Okay, so Elvin, and I was even creating a post yesterday where I was talking about What was it saying? It said, if you're not reading my daily post where I'm sharing a lot of inspirational stuff, you should start doing that, because it will help you a lot. Okay, I said it's attractive when your partner can educate you on topics you lack knowledge on. That's a different kind of intimacy, right? Because so many people are busy about finding validation and intimacy outside of themselves in the physical, feeding the ego. How does my body look? Does this person uh, look at me as I am the most beautiful person in the world? I'm sexy, I'm this, whatever. You know, this kind of, that's not a nice energy to be in, really. That's toxic. Like, there is something more attractive with someone that can educate you or inspire you and become a better person, to raise your frequency, right? That's going to be a different kind of relationship. That's going to be a different kind of intimacy as well. Okay, that's going to be on a soul level, on a spiritual soul level we are talking about here. Yeah, so I'm going to do Elvin's reading here. Please cross the rods for Elvin's spirit team. Thank you very much. And could you please open them for no? Thank you. So first question here, will Kay be returning to Elvin this year? Okay, that is a no. Will Elvin find true love this year? Okay, that is a yes. Will Elvin find a business partner this year? That is also a yes, my dear. That could even be your true love. That would be your business partner. You got to decide up in your mind, how does that relationship look like? How does that true love look like for you? And start working on becoming that version of yourself. So let's pull a few angel messengers for you. Character. And we are talking so much about character today. Always choose to be kind. Your character and your good heart is something that no one can take away from you. You will find a divine counterpart. And both of you are going to be light workers. Wow, you are here with a high purpose and to make an impact. So yeah, it could possibly be a business partner when both of you are light workers. So just really supporting each other in business ideas. Yeah. And as angels are saying, this love is deeply emotional and unconditional. True love. Yeah. Beautiful. What's the time now? Okay, we still have a few minutes. I'm going to finish the collective reading now, guys, with another deck. And then I'm just going to check quickly if there are some questions. And then we're going to finish. So which deck should I use? Should I use one of my own decks to end the collective with? There's a no. Okay. Which one should I use? The one with the bird? No. Okay. Messages from the heart? Okay, then there is only one left, I think. Is that with the one with the butterfly you want me to end? I used that. Didn't you say that it was not my own decks? Aha. No? Okay, you didn't mean that. Okay, so do you want me to use one of my own decks then? Okay. Can you decide what deck I should use? Okay, so should I use one with the text on? No. Okay. Soul ties. Okay. Jesus. Did they already say that? Okay, so soul ties. Let's see. Happiness. Ooh. Angels are showing me that this person here is very much spying on you on social media. This person is in love. This is someone who is looking for you online and is in love with you. Angels are showing me. And you will even grow more into being in love because you're really going to create so much happiness and joy and laughter. And this is what I'm saying. It's going to be your best friend. Like, wow. And this is how it should be. This is how it should be. And never ever settle. Soulmates, exactly. Never settle, okay? Whoa. Angels are showing me that this is someone who is in physical distance from you. So you could be living in different countries or states or cities. Take what resonates. Okay, someone who's extremely attracted. Okay, there must be a reason why I said that. Okay, both of you feel that you are attractive. And you are so attracted to each other and you are wanting more. The desire is huge, all right? And it's funny because I just mentioned that the intimacy is going to be different. But the intimacy and the attraction, the physical attraction is also going to be on a level, okay, that is intense, okay? But the angels are advising you to not rush into that because it will be intense, okay? It will really be intense. So don't rush into that. Work on becoming best friends first, okay? Aha, wow. And one of the reasons why I had to say this is because someone has cheated on this person here. Someone has been unfaithful. Maybe both of you have been experiencing cheating from past connections, okay? So it's just so extremely good that you start building a solid foundation of trust, okay, with each other and feeling safe with each other. That makes sense. Yeah, because angels are showing me that even though that you've been in other relationship, you felt alone in these relationship. You didn't felt seen, understood, and it was also needed to be alone for a while. You felt lonely in past connections, actually. And angels are showing me, wow, you have a lot of things you're gonna celebrate in this lifetime together. A lot of things, a lot of good karma is coming in to celebrate. So beautiful. Angels show me water sign, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You will prioritize each other and you will prioritize this connection here. Yeah, it's like you gotta prioritize talking. And like, you're not gonna be insecure if this person is gonna answer your message or if this person is gonna call you or reach out to you every day. That's not gonna be this insecurity. Do you know what I mean? This person will make sure to prioritize you, and both of you will. And that's not gonna be this game, you know. You're gonna have the same values. You're gonna be respecting each other, and you're gonna treat each other with that respect, because you're not gonna date each other if you don't mean it. You're not gonna even spend time on each other, okay, without purpose. So you will love each other really unconditionally. And yeah, wow. This is the divine masculine, right? This person will take action to send you a message. Is someone who's extremely much in love with you and is like looking at their life, this connection and you in a total new perspective. And you're also going to look at relationship in a different perspective now. Both of you are. You're looking at it differently. And you know what to do to create a good relationship, to change. Whoa, at the bottom of the deck, it says soulmates. I love this card. Yeah, you're going to be the queen to the king to his queen. Queens and kings are going to find each other here. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful. Let's have an applause for this couple who worked on themselves, who's going to reconcile, who's going to create a happy life. King and queen. That's good. Okay, my lovelies. Let me know if you have any general questions I can spend a few minutes on, or I will be finishing the live. It's been raining all day today. It started again. Yes, Attila, I like these crowns. The triple, explain the difference between the triple numbers. Not really, because I don't know the exact knowledge about it. But what I know is that it's codes to upgrade you in your frequency. And pay attention to your thoughts when you are seeing these triple numbers. Because it could be a message to your thinking. It can also mean that your spirit team is supporting you, sending you messages that they are around you. But there are not like an exact definition. But some people have a little bit more knowledge about that than I do with regarding the angel numbers. How you know who it is, you know, who someone, I guess you mean how you know what a person is to you. I can only clarify that with my dowsing rods in a reading, my dear. So you need to book a private reading or join my next live to get that clarified. Listen to your heart, okay? Follow your intuition. Ah, you're welcome, Shelly. Yeah, exactly. And these numbers can also show up to let you know that you're on the right path. Absolutely. To support you. Absolutely. But it is light codes because the universe talks in numbers, in codes. We also have unique codes in our frequency. So every time we see those codes, it helps us with our healing, our vibration, our upgrading in our frequencies. Your soul knows. Yes, Laura. But there's a lot of people who might not, you know, feel that they can trust the intuition quite yet. So that's where your spirit team are here to guide you guys. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you for being here. But okay, my lovelies, thank you so much for your support. And let me know if the collective reading resonated with you. And yeah, if anyone has Snapchats, I have started to share things from my daily life, you know, and tips and yeah, just different kind of daily fun stuff. And you can find my public profile, and I think it's karina.emin. I'm not sure how exactly it works, but I'm not gonna add you back as a friend, but you can subscribe to my public profile. I'm just started to learn all of that. So if you have Snapchat, go and look for me. And I will also share the link in Instagram and Facebook stories and TikTok as well. Okay, guys, have an amazing Sunday. See you next time. Bye for now. Ciao.